It is here! I did my annual Sephora VIB sale purchase and here it is. So here's what I do every year. I know that the VIB sales come in November, and because I'm a Rouge member, I get 20% off, which is yay! What I do throughout the year is on my phone, on the Notes app, I just write down all the things that I know that I'm gonna need to buy. So I basically buy for the entire year as much as I can. There are of course a few things that I end up buying during the year, but I really try to keep it to the sale so I get a good discount, at least on the items I know I will for sure use throughout the year. So the way that I will divide this will be makeup, which there's not a lot of items there, and then hair, and then finally we're gonna go into skincare, which is totally my jam and is where I spend most of my money. It's all worth it, okay? It's all worth it for the skin. I love skincare. My wallet doesn't that much. If you're new here, my name is Daphne and I am a former wellness coach. And here on this channel, we talk all things wellness, but definitely very focused on nutrition, fitness, and skincare. Let's get this party started. Starting with our makeup products, we're gonna fly through. It's gonna go a little fast, but I will make sure to list all the products I mentioned in the box below. But I don't want to waste a lot of time on makeup. And let me tell you, the last one is the one that you don't want to miss. It's where I spent the most amount of money, but you'll see it all makes sense. Okay, so starting with concealer, I got this Huda Beauty concealer. It's the FauxFilter Luminous Matte. I just wanted a concealer that I can build on because I have a lot of like sunspots and sometimes I like to cover them. I got it in this shade Cotton Candy. I looked like a crazy person when I went to Sephora to try this. One little tip for the Sephora VIB sales, what I like to do is before it gets crazy and everyone is there for the VIB sales, I go like a week or 2 weeks before. I already have my list. Like I told you, I do my list on my Note app on my phone. And then if I have an item that I want to test on my skin, I will test it then, because by the time the VIB sale comes, then I'll know if I really like that product and if that worked for me. So I tried so many shades to find a perfect one. I looked like a crazy person on Sephora with a bunch of little sticks and tried different shades. But I did that before so it wouldn't be too crazy, too busy during the sales. And also I wanted to order online. So there you go. I got 3 brushes. One is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Concealer Brush. It's really, really soft. It's expensive, not gonna lie. It's around $50. I'll list the prices. All the prices that I'll list here, by the way, will be in Canadian dollars because I live in Canada. It's really on the pricier side, but I've tried the one from Sephora and that didn't really last and started hurting my skin. And the other reviews that I saw from cheaper concealer brushes were saying the exact same thing, that it felt like you're stabbing your face with like tiny needles. And this one had the best reviews, at least from the ones I looked for. The other 2 brushes I got are from Protectant, also on the pricey side, but I've got their brush, their blush brush. It's like a dual end brush and it's amazing. I just never had a brush that was just so perfect and give me like a seamless application. So I figured that these 2 I would also invest in Protectant, and this one is the dual-ended sculpting brush for contour number 2. It's for bronzer and contour. I got also this one from Protectant, which is the Precision Sculpting Brush for contour number 3. It's the nose brush. So basically for you to contour your nose, because I've tried many other brushes and it's a complete disaster. I look crazy. I look like I have like some brown weird stuff all over my nose. I don't know. So I'm gonna try this. I haven't tried this yet, so we will see. I'm hoping for the best. And on the verge of going into skincare, but it's still kind of makeup. I'll list here under the makeup list are the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. I got 2 because I know this formula. It's amazing. It just leaves your lips feeling very plump scent. I feel like some lip balms tend to just disappear really fast, and these I feel like they last quite a bit. And I love the scents. The scents are so good. I have the pink sugar and the brown sugar, and they are to die for. And I wanted this one because it's the iced coffee. It tastes just, not taste, it smells. It smells just like iced coffee. It's the most amazing thing. I don't know if this will make me want to drink coffee all day long, which would not be great, but I just needed this for, well, fall is gone. It's now winter. Who cares? It gives winter vibes as well. I just really, really love this. And for the tint on the iced coffee, it gives a very natural beige kind of caramel kind of color, which I think is really nice. It's very neutral. There's nothing major special about it except that I like the formula and I love the scent. And then this one is the cherry. And let me tell you, this smells just like cherry Coke, which I know is a weird reference, but cherry Coke is my Achilles heel. I'm not that into soda. I haven't really bought soda for me to drink at the house for many, many years. But cherry Coke, when I go out and there's the opportunity for me to drink cherry Coke, it's really hard for me to say no. It is definitely my Achilles heel, and it smells just like that. I already used it. The minute it arrived, I put it on my lips. It gives this like cherry color. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like a cherry color, but it's still very light and it looks almost pink depending on the light. Moving on to hair care, I didn't get that many hair care products because I still have quite a bit. I've been trying a lot of different products and now I have like way too much actually, but I did need a dry shampoo and I got this one from Moroccanoil because I wanted to try this dark tones one that they have. Now I will say this, I tried this one in advance before recording this video, and even though it says dark tones, if you spray it close, it still gives a little bit of like that white powder finish, but once you go like this, it goes away, which is exactly what the one I used to wear or use before this used to do. I wanted to try this and I love the smell. The smell, like the scent is so good. I love the scent of this. And I tried at Sephora, the one from Living Proof, and that one I didn't love the smell. The smell was like, no, not for me. So I got this one and I'm really happy. At least the one time I tried before this video, it worked beautifully. And as a heat protectant, I also went for the Moroccanoil. This is the Perfect Defense Protect. It smells also really, really great. I mean, Moroccanoil always delivers when it comes to scents. We'll see. I'll have to try it and let you know how I like it. I also wanted to get a high gloss top coat, and I got this one from Pureology. It's a Color Fanatic top coat, sheer, and the color clear because I actually don't want to change the color of my hair. I just want that like high glossy finish. I've tried the one from Moroccanoil before and I liked it, but I didn't love it. So I wanted to try from Pureology and I've heard really great things about this product. And finally, before we move to skincare, I got a fragrance, which I'm very excited about. It's been forever. I haven't bought any perfumes at all. And it's something I'm obsessed with, but I wanted to finish the one I was using. So I wanted something to wear during winter, something sweet and kind of comforting, not too acidic and not too vibrant, because I already have that one that I wear during summer. I went for this one. It's from Kylie, Eden Juicy Apple 01, and I got this little duo. I need to open this. Got my trusted knife. Okay, I open everything with this and it works even though people judge me when I do it. I didn't get the big full size. I got this one and it was honestly cheaper to get this duo with the travel one than it was to buy just this. And I thought to myself, duo it is. I actually also tried this at Sephora before I purchased it online. And let me tell you, It's so good. I'm gonna spray it now. I didn't put any perfume thinking about this actually. Oh, it gives apple, but it's not too much in your face apple, at least I don't think. I think it's a very elevated, fruity scent. Oh, this is amazing. I feel like I'm a very expensive candy. That sounded wrong. That sounded really wrong. But you know what I mean. It's just so good. Oh my God. I want to live inside a cloud with this scent. And now moving to skincare, which is, I don't know what you came here for. I don't know if you came here for skincare, but it's my favorite part. Early this year, I had already made a big purchase on my skincare treatment. So vitamin C, retinol, and whatnot from Paula's Choice. So I didn't really need those. The only treatment that I was missing, actually two. One was faded because, as I mentioned when I was talking about the concealer, I have sunspots all over. I've been really doing my best to treat them so they at least don't get bigger. Faded is great. I have tried faded before. It works. You have to be really diligent. You have to, apply almost every day if your skin allows it. I have very sensitive skin, so it's a hard thing for me to do, especially if I'm combining that with my retinol. But you can create a system and a routine so that you can apply this and also apply the retinol and do your best to mitigate any extra sensitivity that it could cause to your skin. If that's something you'd be interested in knowing, like a routine for sensitive skin and treatments and what can be mixed and whatnot, let me know, because I'm becoming a medical esthetician, y'all, and that's something I'm very passionate about. So I would love to make a video about it. So Faded from Topicals. This is really famous on social media. I feel like everyone has heard about it, and it has a lot of good ingredients to treat those spots. I love it and highly recommend it. The other thing I got is a peel. It's the Ultra Gentle Daily Peel from Dr. Dennis Gross. This I am mainly targeting some wrinkles and skin dullness. I don't find that my skin has been too dull because I've been really good with my other treatments, but once again, I'm really targeting my dark spots, and I think that peels are really good, and it just gives you this beautiful, new, rejuvenated skin after you go through that treatment period. And then I got this Biosense 100% squalane oil. My skin loves this. My skin, I feel like, wants to live on and drink squalane like crazy. And Biosense is an amazing brand because they base most of their products on squalane. I love Biosense. There's absolutely nothing from their brand that I've bought that I didn't absolutely love. It tends to be on the pricier side, but I compared this product to the ordinary squalane, and yes, it is cheaper, but it's because it's smaller. So when you do the math on the amount they have for that tiny little ordinary bottle to this, it's actually pretty much the same. I believe this is still slightly cheaper, but pretty much the same. So for me, I'd rather pay money to Biosense than to the ordinary, just because I've had such great experience with everything from Biosense, and not really the case with the ordinary. There are some products that I really like from them, but I've had some products that were total disaster. So I'd rather go with the brand that has never failed me. It's really not a heavy oil. It's an oil, right? But it's not super heavy. It's all oily. I need to wash my hands. Stop. I have two more products to show you, and these were the products I spent the most money on. I think they're worth it. But before I show you, if you're enjoying this video, I would ask you to please give me the thumbs up and consider subscribing if wellness and skincare in general is something you're interested in. It really helps my channel. I am new to this, and any likes, any comments, shares, and subscriptions count so much for me, and I really appreciate it. But let's continue. Dr. Jart masks are life. They are just life. They're so good. Actually, everything I've tried so far from Dr. Jart has been amazing. I really like their Hydra Boost Essence. I don't remember the name now. I can put the information here. It's really, really good. Their Ceramidin, I think that's how you say it, moisturizer is also amazing, very thick, great for dry, sensitive skin like mine. And these masks are fantastic. I haven't tried all of those that they have here. I haven't tried the Cryo Rubber that everyone talks about on social media. There's a huge hype around it and I can't wait to try. This, yes, was pricey, but I also did the math for how much you pay for each mask. And it was around $10 per mask. If you think that some of these, especially the Cryo Rubber, these are usually sold for around $20, 20 something dollars. So if you think about that, it's really worth it. And the regular ones are usually sold around $15, 13 to 15. So it was worth it. And the way I think about it is this. There are 10 masks here and there are 12 months in the year. I can kind of use one of these per month and give myself like a spa at home. Now, I have other masks at home. Some of them are from Dr. Jart. I think I have like 2 left, and a friend of mine did go to Korea and got me some amazing Korean masks that I absolutely need to try and review. Yes, so I'll probably have more than one per month. But if you're considering getting this, I think it makes sense because you still can do pretty much 1 mask per month and treat yourself throughout the entire year. That's how I see it. Now, for the ones who have missed the Sephora sale, don't despair. Yes, they do it every year, but you don't have to wait for next November to do this. They do another one usually in, I want to say April, May, around that time. But also Black Friday is coming up and you can get really good deals. Not necessarily from Sephora, but from all of these brands directly from the website, their websites. The reason I don't do that is because I live in Canada and oftentimes we have to pay international shipping. So for me, it makes sense to order from Sephora because I don't pay for shipping and I wanted things from variety of brands. But if you see there are anything from these brands, you're gonna order 1 or more items, especially if you live in the US, it could make sense actually to wait for Black Friday because you might even get better deals. Like for example, the deals that I got from Paula's Choice before any of this were better than it would have been if I had waited for the Sephora sale, because I think I got around 25% discount. Plus some gifts that they send you upon a certain amount expenses of spending. I think that's how you say it. Gosh, my English just needs help. Moving on to the final item, and I'm crazy excited about this one. I wasn't sure I was gonna get this, but I did. I got the Laneige Advent Calendar. Now hear me out, okay? First things first. I had never had an advent calendar for anything before, okay? Except for tea, but I bought it this year and I haven't started yet because I'm waiting for December. I don't know, I don't think it's a thing in Brazil to do advent calendars. Maybe now, just because everything's so global and trends are very global now. But it's not something I grew up with. So I was excited about this, you know, to give myself as a Christmas gift an advent calendar. But also I needed moisturizers. That's the thing I needed to buy the most. And usually I buy the Skin Fix moisturizer Barrier Plus. It's the triple lipid. Oh gosh, I need to grab it. This little bad boy is everything for my skin, especially during winter because it's quite thick and nourishing. However, this retails for $100, once again, Canadian, and it's so pricey. And I wanted to buy moisturizer for the whole year and I didn't want to break the bank, especially because this is a big purchase. Yes, I'm getting a good discount, but still, I wanted to find the cheaper solution to my moisturizing problem. And yes, I could have gone to the pharmacy, and I actually do have some pharmacy moisturizers, but it's not the same experience. I wanted something that I would love just as much as this product, but a bit cheaper, please. Even though if you want to spend $100 on a moisturizer and you have really sensitive dry skin, go for it. Go for it. Highly recommend. But then I saw this advent calendar and they have quite a bit of products in here. They say it's a $300 value and you pay around $200. The moisturizers alone, there are like 3 moisturizers in here. If you think about all the products that are here that I will list here for you, it makes perfect sense to buy this. Will I open to show you everything that is in here? No, I won't. And it's because I bought this for me and not for social media. I'm sorry, kinda, not really. Like I said, I've never done an advent calendar before and I'm like crazy excited to open one by one and see what's inside. I will open one here with you now because, you know, I'll be nice, but this is something that I will be opening in December. Hopefully I'll like the moisturizers. I did go to Sephora before, like I said, and I tried a lot of the moisturizers. I tried on my hand. I looked crazy because I had so many Laneige products everywhere, and I tried the perfume and I tried the spray on my hair. I tried so many things, and the concealer. They probably thought I was crazy because then I didn't buy anything and I left it. I just put everything on my list to buy it online when the sale started. But anyways, we're gonna open one now. Are you ready? I'm like crazy excited and kind of feeling bad because I was supposed to do this only on December, but I promise I will do one with you. Trusted knife. Oh my god! Oh, it's pretty. Oh, number 1 is big. Oh, can you see? Number 1 is right here. Holding this with one hand is hard. We're gonna open it together. I have so much talent to be an influencer. Look at this. This is talent. I'm graceful open packages. Can you see? Like this is heavy with one hand, and I'm kind of like tipping off my chair. Oh my gosh, I can't remove it. Fall down. It won't fall. Here it is. Oh my god, okay, I need to put this down. This is the water sleeping mask. I've also tried the Laneige Cica sleeping mask and it's fantastic, especially when your skin is sensitive. And I'm crazy excited to try their other sleeping mask. This one is the water one. As far as I'm concerned, it's supposed to be like a lighter consistency. Let me see. If only I could open this. This is what influencers don't show you, okay? They don't show you the struggle of opening packages. Oh, it came pretty full. My god. I finally did it. So as you can see, it does have a lighter consistency, even though it's a sleeping mask. I think it's gonna be a little bit more on the gel side, or gel mask, even though that sounds kind of weird, but you know what I mean. It's a lighter consistency than most sleeping masks would have, and I can't wait to try this on my face. I will have to open the rest of the advent calendar at my own time and review the products in here for you. I think it would be a great idea to do a Laneige review with all the products that I'm getting here in the very near future. So stay tuned for that. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And here you're gonna have some more vlog style videos. And then here you're gonna have some more skincare and wellness video. See you in the next one. Bye. Well, somebody made a mess. Now she has to put it all away. Fun!